And the fear of losing the yacht, the speedboat, the expensive trips, all of that. Inácio was at those lame events that he's forced to attend. When a lady showed up, she asked him for a hug and all that. Janja was next to Pele. Janja was next to the guy. The woman went and hugged him, took a picture. Marcel took a selfie with Lula and all that. Lula congratulated them. Man. When that woman left, right in front of everyone, Janja started to freak out. Because what we see is that it was hard for her to achieve this luxurious life that you, me, we, all of us gave her. She never worked in her life. Before getting into politics, she owed 200,000 reais, and there were court officers at her door every day. To make things worse, Davi Alcolumbre found out that it was Inácio who sent the federal police there to put an end to his schemes. Because Messias needs to be nominated to the Supreme Court, Messias needs to be nominated. And Alcolumbre is there, right? Putting him in the drawer. Look, there are things happening for him. I'll give a thumbs up, huh? The like, but that's right. The thumb comes to be part of our family. Leave your comments here, my friends. Before we start, I want you to take a look at this image here. Can you see it? Okay, me and Adriles? Look at the size my face was. Look at the size. This other video here that I made for TikTok, I made it about 5 or 6 months ago. Look at my double chin. Look at the size of my face. Look how swollen I was. 20 more. 20 kilos more. Now, I want you to take a look at this other image here. You can see it, guys. Slim Fever, this product here that I advertise on the channel, here on our channel, it's official, okay? It's official. It's the place with the biggest discount. Because I have a partnership directly with the owner of Slim Fever, because it was through this little product here that I managed to lose 20 kilos. 20 kilos. I was 105 kilos today. I'm 85 thanks to Slim Fever. So if you're thinking about going on a diet, we know that at the end of the year, right? At the beginning of the year and all, you want to stay in shape. I use Slim Fever. It's a little powder. You put it in water, stir it, and it gives you that feeling of fullness, you know? And you'll be able to lose inches. If I could do it, why can't you do it too? So, it's a great product in the fight against obesity. For us to lose weight and look good, it's an excellent opportunity. All the results are here. All the results are here. A few months ago, 20 kilos. I'm living proof that I managed to lose weight. I made a direct deal with the Slim Fever supplier. You won't be able to buy it at our price anywhere else. This is the best deal on the whole internet. The link is right here, just below. Don't miss this opportunity. Let's lose weight, get slim, look good, I'm sure. Look, your quality of life will change. The link is right here, just below. It's Columpio. He found out the hard way, and he's a guy who farts through a hole in the valley. Look at that, look. An ally of Alcolum, he allocated 400 million to Master without requiring documentation. This guy, in any country, it doesn't even have to be much, just a little bit of seriousness. We know where he would already be, what place he would be in if it were just up to him. Appointing Bessius, putting Bessius there in the Supreme Court, releasing the vote for Bessius to be nominated, and Alcolum should favor the guy from Minas Gerais. Rodrigo Pacheco, who won't be elected senator, won't be elected governor, and won't want to be a congressman. Do you think Rodrigo Pacheco, after having been president of the Senate twice and all, would want to be a congressman? No, never. What for? Whoa, hold on. He's irrelevant. He only won with the votes of conservatives who didn't want to vote for Dilma, so they voted for him. Back then, everything was different, back in 2018. But now people from Minas know who this nefarious guy is, so someone needs to find him a cushy job. After all, Davi is Our Lady. He was also elected twice as president of the Senate, thanks to Rodrigo Pacheco. Look, and it's unbelievable to know that our country put such a nefarious guy like this as president of the Senate twice. A guy like this who takes Monjaro and is heavier than absolutely everything. His scandal came out that he took the pen from, I don't know if that's what I should say to you guys. It's not Jabba. No, it's Monjaro. The person takes it, loses weight, then gains it all back. Worse, there's nothing better than doing a proper diet, a serious regimen with a product. Now, forget about Slim Ferv, but it's a fact. You become much more focused. You make an effort to lose weight. Of course you made an effort. You won't want to gain weight again. You need a product that helps give you a boost. That's why I always sell it here. It worked for me. Look at the neck here. Look at the double chin on this swollen guy. Look at his double chin here. Look at mine. I was 105 kilos, guys, and keep in mind, I exercise every day. I was 105 kilos. He's the only one who took Monjaro, stopped, and got 3 times fatter. 3 times because it's obvious, right? What I do about this is worthless. Monica Bergamo is saying here, look, the federal police messed up Lula's plans. The operation, which took place in Amapa, in the land of Davi Alcolumbre, over irregularities involving Banco Master and the state's pension funds, threw cold water on Macias's plans. Even though Lula says he has the majority to approve it, there's always an operation like this, and politicians point the finger at the executive. Look at that. They carried out an operation in Davi's land, Alcolumbre, and the chubby guy got nervous. The Monjaro taker got nervous, right? And now it's going to take him even longer to put it, oh my God.
This guy.
My God, come on, Flavio, come on, Flavino, come. And we're going to have a majority in the Senate. We're going to have a majority in the Senate, and we're going to solve the problems we have here. You can be sure things are so bad when you see here. Look at this. They are scared. Haddad is completely scared. Fernando Haddad admitted today that Bolsonaro, look at that, Bolsonaro is a phenomenon in transferring votes like Brazil has never seen before. He says he doesn't remember anything like it and acknowledged that Flavio's candidacy is proving this in practice. Like it or not, Bolsonaro's influence is still alive, because obviously we like Bolsonaro, even if he's harmful. It's a selfless feeling. We like President Bolsonaro for who he is. He doesn't get corrupted. It's not like you who had a candidate with 38 lawsuits there in the city of São Paulo back in 2018. Bolsonaro never took advantage of any Brazilian to try to establish a dictatorship here, like you're doing for Pedro. Bolsonaro is truly loved. Children love him. I showed it here in the video. My boy, only 11 years old, had his birthday yesterday. February 9th, he turned 11. And he insisted that his party had to be about President Bolsonaro because the president is in this situation. We think that children aren't noticing these things, but they are. My son came to me. We were in the car, me, my wife, and him 3 or 4 weeks ago. Dad, I want it to be about Bolsonaro. I'm very sad about the situation that Bolsonaro is facing. He's in jail. I'm sad, Dad. I want to pay tribute to him. It will never reach President Bolsonaro, but we don't do it to reach him. We do it from the heart, because we love him. We love President Bolsonaro, and he insisted on it. I was in the car with him on Fernando Costa Avenue, here in San Jose de Rio Preto. Anyone from here knows, on Fernando Costa Avenue. I told my boy we were passing in front of Chicone's pastry shop, next to Chicone's skewer place. I said, "Are you sure about this, son?" "Are you sure?" I said, "I want it, Dad. I like President Bolsonaro. I like Bolsonaro, Nicholas, and Flavio, because now you talk a lot about Flavio. Nicholas, he's always been a big fan too, and now Flavio. For you, do you have any idea what a child is? Do you say that as a father? Even more so, I, who am President Bolsonaro's influencer, he doesn't know that I'm his influencer, but I am. But that doesn't matter. That's a fact. It's a child. So if a child knows that President Bolsonaro is coming by, draw your own conclusions. Of course he's going to. This son of a vote, because the love we have for President Bolsonaro is selfless. So if President Bolsonaro were seeing this situation, right? He said, "Hey, vote for my son." Of course we'll vote. Thank you, since I don't have any interest yet. Michelle is not after wealth. No, she's not. You'll hear these nasty people say Michelle is all about luxury and criticize her, but they're just jealous and can say whatever they want. But Michelle has been married to President Bolsonaro for many years. For many years, Michelle gives a speech. She speaks like, "The presence of God is important in our lives. She recites the word of our Lord. She has the ability to speak, and we are Christians. And of course we will follow anyone who has the gift of speaking about Christ, about Jesus, about our Father." Now, this one is scared to death. Look at this video. Not even Nicholas posted it, and the fear of losing the luxury trips. Janja was desperate. She holds Lula. She's shocked. The woman goes there, wants to take a selfie with him. The woman is even prettier than Janja, much prettier than her. Look at that. She went there, took the photo with Lula, thinking he's a handsome guy. He's uglier than hitting your mom over food. Uglier than hitting your mom over food. The woman went there, dark-skinned and all, took a photo with Lula, all made up. The woman, Janja. What's this? What's this? Full?
I'm gonna miss out on the luxury trips. Will you take over? Listen up, Lula. I want to travel now. Are you going to pay for a trip to Rome for me?
Look, over there. Everyone could see it.
Now you're gonna give me even more luxury. Put these Brazilians to work. I want to live in luxury. I want to live in luxury.
It's Julia. The woman is much more beautiful than the little one. You're a little lacking, right? In the beauty department. Ah, Fabiano, but you're ugly. That's fine. But you call yourself the First Lady, which you're not. I'm just a little journalist with over 20 years of a degree. But you call yourself a First Lady lacking in beauty. Share this video on WhatsApp, Telegram, Facebook. Hit the like button to help with engagement. Come on, come. Be part of our family. We'll return tomorrow with more news. Parents and children. Fabiano Gigay. Stay with God. Thanks, I'm out.